Today's topic, relationship. Do you want one? So it's a very interesting topic, which is a relationship. So who wants to go? What question do you have about relationship that you would like to ask, share? Let's go.
Suruchi, I can ask a question. I want a relationship, but I'm not creating one.
When you're saying you want a relationship, okay, what is the deep down fear do you have? What will happen if you don't have a relationship?
It will take away from my creations. Like if you co-create with someone else, it's always greater. Or the loneliness.
Everywhere decided that it will only be greater if you co-create with someone. Can you destroy and create that point of view for now and all eternity?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, but relationship is because you want a relationship out of a need. Because you've decided if you don't have a relationship, you will not create greater. That's a need. And then you go anywhere with the need, the first thing the person does is run away. So all the need that you're using to create your relationship, which make them run away, can you not destroy and create it all times a gazillion?
Yes, they always run away.
If I come to you out of need, how much will you welcome me, or how much will you try an excuse to get out?
Yes, I pretend I don't have that need, but it's there.
So when you have a need, what have you decided that that can only be fulfilled if you have a relationship?
The company and the touch and the sex and that relation, intimacy.
When you say company, how much do you hate your own company? A little, a lot, or megatons?
I like it 50-50. I like it and I don't like it.
That's the reason the kind of guys you get attracted or they get attracted to, they like you 50-50. Because when 50% of the time when you're liking you, they like your company. When you become needy, they run away.
Wow. Okay.
Okay. First thing you said was company. What was the second thing you said?
Touch.
Okay. What kind of a touch do you like?
All kinds of touch. Just touching, holding hands, and then sex, copulation.
How is that touch different from your own self touching your own body?
I do touch my body a lot.
How do you touch out of pity and not out of love? Because nobody else is there to touch. Okay, let me just touch my body.
Yeah, it's kind of, I just do it because it's like, I just do it. I know, I just like the touching. So I don't.
Exactly. I just do it because I have no option. That was your underlining current. So everywhere you touch somebody because you don't have an option. And everywhere you're looking for an option, which means that you're giving them a job, and everywhere they don't want to get assigned a job. You're not inviting them, you're slaving them actually.
Yes, I think in my head, they must love touch too.
So basically, you're not looking for a partner, you're looking for a slave.
A touch slave. A sex slave.
The sex slave, the touch slave, who will love you when you say, who will sit down when you say, who will sleep when you say. So everywhere your idea of romance is having a slave. And everywhere you're running from romance because you think you'll become their slave. Can you destroy and create?
That's a new one. Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pop, all nine shots, boys and beyond. So what do you need to add to your life? What do you need to contribute to your own life that once you give, the need will go away, and then people who also don't have a need can show up in your life. Otherwise, how much do you attract needy people in your life?
I want to ask what that is. And just ask because I don't have an answer.
What if you don't have to have an answer, but you have to ask your past record? Are those all the lovers that you had in your, did they had some need?
That I didn't.
They had some need, yes or no? Didn't fulfill it.
They had a need, yes.
So, right. So how much both of you and your partner fulfilling each need because you have decided that relationship is all about fulfilling need. What relationship is not about fulfilling need, but it's creating a space to create more, not from the space of lack, but from the space of abundance.
Yes, I have never been aware of what it is to truly create from a space different than need. This is all I ever
Great. So
knew.
what you need to do is, unless you don't change your space from need, lack to abundance, you will attract people who will function from the space of lack, and they will keep lacking and creating more lack into your universe.
Okay.
You may change different partners, but all will boil down the same, because your inner programming is of lack, need, latching on. And when you're latching on to something or someone, they will run 100 times more.
Yes. So stop pretending that I don't need when I actually have that energy. It's that hidden, it's hiding again, it's hiding, like secretly
What you
pretending.
just need to acknowledge to yourself and ask, what is that need coming from? What have you decided that somebody outside of you can give you, that you do not think capable enough of providing it to yourself? So I guess play with that question, see what shows up, and see, when we spoke about 50-50, when you are actually loving yourself, what kind of an energy do you be, and what kind of an energy do you emit outside? And when you're operating from lack, what are the energy that you're being, and what kind of a people are you attracting that time? Because nothing is permanent. It just keeps flowing depending on what energies that we are being on that day, that time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Alina has a hand raised. Yeah, Alina.
Hello, Suruchi. Hello to everyone. Just a question. Also, like this, what Lila was telling, I'm doing the same in my relationship, but like as a relationship healer. And for example, each my relationship was this. I would attract in my reality men who are like totally with the problems, and I would have a need to heal them. And this is projection what my mom was doing. I'm aware of it. And I'm doing now the same here in this relationship,
My
but with my,
question to you,
yeah,
Lina,
yes.
uh, what do you want to prove by fixing
Oh, yeah.
people?
Oh my God.
Every day you want them to be dependent on you.
Mm.
So, what is an underlining fear that you want people to be dependent on you? What is that underlining fear that is creating?
Value. That when they are dependent on me, that I have a value.
Okay, if you have a value, what will happen?
I would not do this.
So, see, it's like, if you have a value, what have you decided will change in your life the moment people see that you have value?
Starts to actually, oh my God. I started to create, like, embrace my value. And now when I started to embrace the value in my relationship, my partner doesn't need anymore like to be healed, and he wished to be also independent. And now I'm lost because I don't have this feedback anymore.
It's like, have you seen a mother and a child relationship, right?
Yeah.
The mothers hover on the child because they want the child to be dependent on them, because
Mm-hmm.
their only job is to take care of the child. They don't know anything else. And then
Mm-hmm.
they go into depression because you have taken that precious thing out that they thought were good at. So every you have concluded, decided that you are good at healing people
Mm-hmm.
in your relationship, and everywhere you are lost when you don't have this job, which doesn't
Mm-hmm.
allow you to give that job up. Can you
Mm.
create it all?
Oh, yes. Yes, please.
Lunch and all the fear of abandonment. See, it's the
Oh,
fear
yeah.
of abandon, right? If you
Mm.
don't need me anything, you will leave me. So
Yeah, exactly.
problem, I'll create people who have problems so that I've always been needed.
Oh my God. Yes. Oh, yes.
So all your secret agenda
Mhm.
that you have of healing people, which doesn't allow you to really love yourself.
Mm.
Everywhere you're looking that love, you're looking that validation of your
Mm.
self-worth outside of you,
Mm.
which doesn't allow you to let go of this loop,
Mm.
continuous trifle sequencing system of creating, inviting people who will get attracted, where your job is only to heal them through your body, through your
Mm.
finances, through whichever way you're healing them.
Mhm.
Now revoke, recant, reclaim, renounce, destroy, and let go.
Yes, please.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, lunch, at Bazamian's truth. Who abandoned you?
My father, and now when we came to him, also it's happening in a relationship that all of these guys, men, are copy paste of my father, and including in this relationship now my partner is amazing, but like I just project like he's my father, and like I totally go into how to say resentment and like this oh my god, like anger, you know. I will put my walls and like I will go like against my father.
Okay, so everywhere you attract all the people who have your fatherly quality, because if you're decided, if they can love you, then your father will love you. Okay? Everywhere you
Yeah.
your relationship and healing them based on that point of view. First, can you destroy and create that?
Yes,
Right,
please.
wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, lunch, doesn't mean everywhere you wanted to punish your father for abandoning you.
Mm.
Not do so because you are so little. So everywhere you're creating relationships so that you can take your anger out on those people,
Oh my god. Yeah.
your father.
Mm.
Now revoke, recant, reclaim, renounce, destroy, and create and let go this job that you have hired yourself of pampering and punishing people who look like your father for now and all eternity.
Oh yes, thank you.
That's wrong with bad part, all night. All your oaths, vows, swearing, felting, binding, bonding contract that you have made with yourself, that you will love yourself the moment your father loves you,
Mm.
or you will prove your the moment if you can prove your word to your father, then you can actually acknowledge that you're worthy, and if
Yes.
you're creating that relationship to prove your worth to the
Mm.
energies that look like your father. Can you fire yourself from that job? Can you let go that need? Can you let go that pattern for now and all eternity?
Yes, please.
I don't know, good and bad, one pork, all none, shots,
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay,
Thank you.
anybody else who has a question? Ah, okay, nobody has a question. Great. So my job is done, I guess.
I've got a question. It's Janine here. I don't know how to put my video on. There we go. Hi. Thank you. It's been very interesting so far. So I tend to keep replaying this rejection thing in my relationships. I seem to have a core wound of rejection. And whenever I perceive rejection, whether it's real or not, I tend to get very very emotional, very depressed. It feels like my kind of crystal body cracks and then entities come in and it's almost like I want to die. And
Okay, here I'll stop you. Now tell me one thing. Uh, what do you think is the reason for people to reject you? What have you decided, concluded, or computed that these are the reason that people, that's the reason people are rejecting me? What is that?
so initially it confuses me. The initial rejection when it comes is like I don't understand why, because I feel like I haven't done anything. I've done something they think I've done. But then
Everything you
angry.
rejected, everywhere you rejected as a child, and your mind could not fathom what did you do wrong to get that rejection, and everywhere you were kind of you got frozen that time mentally, where you checked out of your body because you could not handle that rejection, and all that pattern of how to face that rejection that you're still carrying on with your life, with your body till now. Can you now revoke, recant, reclaim, renounce, destroy, and uncreate and let go that pattern for now and all eternity?
Yeah.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, lunch, and person, because you spoke about like how my body crumble, how I feel entities. So these are all the space where whenever you decided it's too much, whenever the energy of rejection come, your go-to tool, your escaping mechanism is checking out of your body. And the moment you check out, then you're not aware. You're physically there, but energetically not present. So when you're not energetically present, you cannot shift and change. So everywhere you're living, that modus operandi that you are creating your life the way you created when you were a child, and everywhere you decided, concluded this is the safest way to handle rejection. Can you not destroy and uncreate at all times a gazillion? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine short means everywhere you concluded that Everywhere you're not willing to face the truth, because everywhere you feel that you'll be emotionally wrecked if you face the truth. Can you destroy and create the conclusion, decision, judgment that you made as a child, which is not contributing to you as an adult? Will you let it all go now? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine, short, buzzer, names. What are you aware of?
Lots. And I constantly have to raise my level of allowance to meet my level of awareness, because it's quite.
And where have you decided raising allowance is bad? Everywhere all the adults in your life did not have allowance for you. Everywhere they made a fuss of having an allowance, and everywhere you concluded having an allowance is not a good thing to have, which creates a resistance in your universe to have an allowance for yourself and others. Can you revoke, recant, reclaim, renounce, destroy, and create all the patterns of mimicry that you're doing to be like your parents for now and all eternity? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pork, all nine shots, boys and beyond. So if you're not like your parents, if you're just being you, truth, how much allowance can you have for yourself now?
So lots, yeah.
So just ask, whenever you get into checking out mode, ask, if I was truly being me, how expanded can I be? So that I don't have to receive those energies to my body. Because if I have to receive to my body, it's too uncomfortable. I need to check out. I can allow those energies to come to my space. And as a space, as an infinite being, we are huge and big.
Awesome, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm trying to sort the sound because it's gone quiet. I think someone called. It's put itself on.
Okay, you listen to it again. My only question is, what have you decided checking out your body will contribute, which being present in your body will not?
Surviving.
So everywhere you've decided that you will only survive if you check out your body, can you destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, online, how when you check out your house, how many more people you invite into your house who can enter your house because there's no guard? And what do you love about that drama, which doesn't allow you to present? Everywhere you've decided that you engage in a drama, that means you're surviving, which doesn't allow you to thrive. Get you destroy and create it all times a gazillion.
Yeah.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, lunch, or buzzer means everywhere you picked up a job of surviving and not thriving, can you not destroy and create and give that
Please
decision up for now and all eternity? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pork, all nine shots, boys and beyonds. So please do hear and see what it shows, because what you're doing is you're doing escape mechanism. If you don't have to escape yourself, what will you get present? And when you're getting present, you can change something, because when I'm check out, I can't change anything unless I'm present with that thing. Okay. Anybody else? Any other questions you have? Gina, yes.
So I don't know whether I don't want a long-term relationship or commitment, or I choose.
Okay, tell me, Gina, how will, if you go to a restaurant and says, hey, I don't know what I want to eat. So what food will you have to eat? What I think you should eat, because I'm a chef.
No. The reason I'm asking is, am I doing it, or am I attracting people who are doing it?
Can somebody do on your behalf anything? Can the proxy thing help longer? Like you're doing on a proxy thing. I don't know whether I am doing or not. But if you are a part of a relationship, there is some point of view you have which is creating. When we are doing a blaming game, that maybe it's the other person, I am taking the ownership of my life, my creation. It can be some unknown reason. But first, if I put the blame on someone, the X person did, I can never change something because I've got nothing to do with it. Can I change anything to start with? Okay. So, truth, do you have a commitment phobia?
Yes.
Here you go. It's your doing because you have a commitment phobia. How can you commit for longer? You can change it though, but to change it first, I have to realize that yes, I have a commitment phobia.
Right.
Because if I don't know something is itching or creating me a problem, I cannot change it because I'm thinking outside of me, right? And I can't do anything outside of me. Great. Now, what is your next question?
Why do I have a commitment phobia.
What does commitment means to you? That.
Depending on somebody. Depending on somebody.
What do you hate about depending on anybody?
I don't have control.
So everywhere you concluded that if you depend on people, you will lose your control, your power. Can you destroy and create it all?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, land, shut, means, and for whatever reason from childhood till now, if you had to depend on someone and they made you feel bad about you or miserable about you, and every way you're fighting that emotion, can you let go that fight up, please? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, land, shut, means, and how much you don't want to be a burden on someone. Everything that is, can you destroy and create all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, lunch. What conclusion do you have about you that you think that you are a burden or you can be a burden? What have you decided? That. Everything that is, can you destroy it and create it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, lunch. Can you spell that out now, please?
Well, I've always felt like a black sheep of the family.
So everywhere people have labeled you as a black sheep of the family. Everywhere you feel you're a burden on the family because you can't fit into the box of your family, and everywhere you don't want to create another family because you don't want to feel the same rejection, same humiliation, same rejection ever again, which doesn't allow you to commit into any relationship. Can you now revoke, recant, reclaim, renounce, destroy, and create at all times a gazillion?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, online, short, whose lies, what lies, and how many lies have you bought about black sheep of the people who are everything that is, can you destroy and create all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, purple, lunch, shirt, but say black sheep are the gift of the family. Why would you like to be a gift for another family? Everything which doesn't allow you to perceive, know, be, receive, and see yourself from that light. Can you now revoke, recant, reclaim, renounce, destroy, and create it all times a gazillion? Right and wrong, good and bad, God and talk, all nine shots, boys and girls.
And somewhere I feel that I will also have to give up being myself or like what I want.
Whom did you see gave up themselves to maintain a relationship?
Not about giving, okay. It's not really giving myself up, but giving my needs, my choice, my...
Who gave their choice, their need to maintain a relationship?
Mom.
So everywhere you are fearing that you'll become your mom in a relationship, and everywhere you don't want to be your mom, everywhere resisting to be your mom, can you destroy and create and let go that fight?
Yes.
But if you were being you in a relationship, will it be giving up or will it be co-creating?
Co-creating.
So you are not your mom. Everywhere you bought that lie, you're living that lie, or you're trying to be like your mom so that you can fit into a box, can destroy and create, let go that fight, let go that need, let go that agenda, let go that projection up for now, all eternity.
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pop, all nine, short person, yes.
Yeah.
What do you think about now? Do you want a relationship or you don't want to have a relationship?
I don't want.
So what? So if you don't want, it's okay. So how much more flings can you have in your life which keeps you entertained?
I know. Yeah, why not?
So everywhere you're choosing to have a relationship because everybody says that you need to have a relationship, and everywhere you buying that point of view so that you don't look like a black sheep because you know you're a black sheep. So you need to agree and align to all the point of views about people have about having a relationship. Can you destroy and create?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, poker, lunch, and can you acknowledge the guts that you have? Yeah, I don't want a relationship. Period.
Yes.
Great. Have fun.
Thank you.
Anybody else? Any other question? I'll take one more question because then I have another class. We'll wrap up fast. Okay. Anybody else have a question? Not have a question? Lena, you raised your hand now or it was previous? I got confused. You have to unmute and tell me because I can't.
Sorry, now I raise it if no one wishes to jump in.
See that
Then-
every day you all waiting to be so nice and generous people that you don't want to hog other people's time and light. Which doesn't allow you to just confront and say, hey, this is what, be demanding of what you would like to have as your life. Can you all destroy and create all?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, lunch. How much we don't ask for things because we don't want people to see us. Because we have a judgment. And how much are you not hogging that limelight in your relationship because you don't want to come across as needy or too much?
Yes. Oh my God.
And say it all.
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, lunch. If you don't guide people what works for you, how will they know? Everywhere you're thinking that there needs to be a psychic to understand you before you even open your mouth. Can you do that fancy of psychic people who can fulfill all your need before even you ask? Right? Because everywhere you know you are that, and everywhere you expect that quality in your partner. Can you let go that need? Right, wrong, goodbye. Bring your question. I can hear you. You muted yourself. Or people have thrown so much energy at you that your mic has gone muted. Everywhere you decided you cannot be too much because people will kill you energetically. And everywhere all of you, can you
Do you hear me now?
I can hear you now. See, you grew.
Super.
Courage. You said deal with all the killers. Come on.
Question is like in this relationship I was seeking in a sexual part like gentleness, and I'm aware that I'm also not in connection with my body and I'm not getting this, so I shut my level of wishing to have a sex on a 0.
Why will you wish? Why will you not create, invite? I'd like a body who can touch me the way my body would like to be touched. Everywhere you're not willing to be demanding. See, you are like, your hands were there. If nobody's going, I'm to go, right? How much that in your relationship? Okay, if you're not choosing, fine, I'll just stop myself.
I was demanding, but when I was demanding and when I was full of the fire, who I really am, I was not like, let's say, quote unquote, accepted. It scares him.
So what scares him? It's not for you. Can you ask for somebody who can be even more ferocious than you are?
Yes.
Because the thing is, where have you decided that you have to do with what you have? Everywhere you're trying to fit into yourself the box, so because you have to maintain, because the lie that you have is you're not good enough. If somebody has received you, I might as well let this relationship work, because he will also leave me as everybody else has left me. Everywhere you're operating from that fear, which is a distractor implant, which doesn't allow you to show up as you in any relationship. Can you destroy and uncreate it all?
Yes.
Haven't you already left your relationship because you're not having sex? Because sex is all about intimacy.
Yeah.
So what are you fearing that the person will leave you because you have already left it and only your body is there? How is that a relationship? It's not a
Yeah. And I think I'm inviting as well, like the entity, because it's all the time some energy around my vagina, like, and coldness.
Is it yours, or is this just the lust that your body's picking it up and you're trying to figure it out? Can I let it in? Can I let it out?
Oh my God, it's a lust.
Can you just receive it? Hey, thank you for lusting for my body. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
But you can't allow it, because then again he'll have another reason to reject you. So you will not allow be too much of you, because then you'll give people the reason to reject you, and everywhere you don't want to give reason to people to reject you, but you will reject yourself.
Yes, I reject myself, and now he's starting to reject me.
So you make a good choice. So everywhere thinking that you're a furniture and you need to adapt to people's mood and environment. Can you let go?
Yes.
Defining yourself as a furniture, and can you just show up as you, who has their own desires, expectations?
Yes.
Right?
Megatons, yes.
So my question to you is, what's the point of being in a relationship where you can't show up as you, or where you can't give yourself permission to be you? So that relationship, what that relationship is covering for you?
Financial. financial situation.
Everywhere you don't want that to uncover that. Everywhere you concluded that you cannot financially take care of you, so you are needy, and need you're ready to do anything to have that as your reality. First, can you let go of that need, that conclusion that you're not capable enough to create and generate the financial freedom?
Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, important for all 9 shots, boys and beyonds.
Thank you so much.
Welcome. Great, guys. I hope this create little energies to buzz you around, see you around. So hopefully,
Yes.
It's knocking us around right now.
That's the whole idea. Keep it short and keep punch. That's the whole idea. So great, guys.
Amazing refresher course.
Thank you so much. And I will share the recording and I'll see you in some other classes, something. Thank you so much for hopping in.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Suruchi. Thank you.
Thank
Thank you, everyone.